All right, you guys. Let's do this. Before we start, let me show you my deck. So this is like my own little personal version of this Hop Zacian deck. I got a Snorlax, 2 Monkey Dories, 3 Duraludons, 1 Hops Cramorant, who I don't really use too often. Sometimes they'll get me out of a tight spot. But really it's just kind of like just fodder for other trainer cards I have to like discard a card or something like that. I got 3 Hop Zacians, I got 1 Pheasantipity, and 2 Arcaludons to help me get energies from my discard pile quickly onto a Pokemon. My trainers, I use 2 Ultra Balls, 3 Switches, 3 Hops Choice Bands, which is crucial for this deck. 2 Hops Bags that I always just get out of the Arvins. Bianca's Devotion has helped me out more times than I can count, but there's only 1 of them, so it's really really good planning if that comes into play. If not, it just becomes discard pile fodder. 2 Earthen Vessels, 1 Iono, which if I wasn't using Scoop Up Cyclone, I'd probably use Unfair Stamp instead of an Iono. And I'd probably have like an extra Arvin or an extra Night Stretcher in my deck. I don't think I can put more than 4 Arvins in this deck, so probably just an extra Night Stretcher. Professor Turo's Scenario, which kind of comes in handy. I don't really like using Professor Turo's Scenario because I'd rather keep my energies in my hand than putting them in the discard pile. But if I have an Arcaludon, I'm planning on using them. This actually kind of comes in handy a lot. 3 Postwicks, 1 Professor's Research, 2 Pal Pads, 4 Nest Balls, my Scoop Up Cyclone, 3 Boss's Orders, crucial for any deck, and 4 Arvins, which are ridiculously important. The energies, most of this deck it's a metal deck, but I also have 2 dark energies for my Monkey Dory. So altogether, this is what my deck looks like. You can screenshot that if you need, if you like the way that this deck is playing. I don't mind it. It's a pretty strong deck. There might be some things that I could tweak with it, but then again, I'm still kind of a noob to most of this stuff, but I would say I'm an advanced noob at this point. I know how this deck works, and I know how to use it against most other decks. Still, fire decks will destroy me, but let's see if I end up against a fire deck opponent, like a Charizard deck or whatever. See what we got. Jelly Plays 1154 against your boy Cardmander, aka Schloopy Dooper, on this app. So me personally, I like starting out with the second move if I can. So if I'm able to start quickly, and get like a Zacian or something like that and start doing some damage right off the rip, I usually like to do that, but it just kind of depends on how your deck plays out. Lately, I have been pulling a lot of hot garbage, steaming hot garbage out of my deck. So, yeah, no Hop Zacian here. If I would have had a Zacian with the Arvin card, this would have been nice. Shoot, I do have, actually, ooh, I have everything I need. All right, so check this out. This might be over sooner than you think. So first thing I want to do here is I want to use the Hops Bag. Okay, so there is no Snorlax here, so that means Snorlax is in my prize deck, which is not good. So I'm going to take the Cramorant and put that right there. Hops Choice Band goes on my Zacian. And at least I can go ahead and start doing some damage. But like I said, I know my Snorlax is in my prize card, so that's really one of the ways, other than the Postwick cards, that's how you actually end up doing more damage with this guy than, than normal. And you'll see what I mean. I don't need to use the Iono card right now. Let's put one energy here because I'm about to slap this. And what do I want to do? Let's use our Arvin card. And Hop's Bag's kind of useless for us right now. I do have to take one tool and then one item. The only tools I have are Hop's Choice Band. So every time I use an Arvin card, I have to take a Hop's Choice Band. I just have to. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put that on my Cramorant. So if something happens, he kills my Hop's Zacian, my Cramorant's going to start wrecking shop. Okay. And let's take out this Earthen Vessel. I'm going to send this energy. Send this energy into the discard pile. And I'm probably not going to have a Monkey Dory ahead of me. Who knows? But I'm going to take those metal energies just in case. And just for the fun of it, let's go ahead and put a Hop's Choice Band on Hop's Cramorant. Now remember, these Hop's Choice Bands are useless on any Pokemon that doesn't belong to Hop. So, bada bing, bada boom. Let's switch this out. Now normally, Instant Strike does 30 damage, but because I have the Hop's Choice Band, it does 30 extra damage, so it does 60. If you have a Snorlax in your bench, the Hop Snorlax, it'll do 90, and this game would have been over. But I don't, unfortunately. That kind of stinks. So let's just go ahead and do 60. If he doesn't put a bench Pokemon down, this game is over. So let's see what he does. So he's got a Dreepy, so he's playing Dragapult deck. Dragapult deck is pretty meta at the moment. Rare Candy is going straight to Dragapult. So this is bad. This is bad for me already. Just does one Technical Machine, and then he is about to kill me. He is about to kill me. So let's see. If he kills me, that energy is going to go into my discard pile. Then I'll have two. So we're going to do this. Bada bow. And hopefully I get an Archaludon. Maybe I use that Iono. But he'll take 6 new cards. I'll take 6 new cards. And that could help me or it could hurt me. Boss's Orders doesn't really matter to me right now. But if I do have 2 energies in my discard pile, let's say the next card I pull is an Archaludon, and he kills this Zacian, then I should be able to kill him like that. So I'm kind of setting myself up for the next turn if I'm able to get an Arvin card or something like that. But there's really nothing else I can do. Putting an energy on Zacian would just end up with 3 energies in my discard where I can only pull out a max 2. Oh, yeah, this is not good. So now he's got 2 benches, and he's going to use a Technical Machine. And yeah, it's not good. Let's check out that card. This Pokemon card, well, he's about to kill me. Watch this piece of work. But once he kills me, I'm gonna put my Cramorant up there and do some pretty good damage. Unless he's not, for some inexplicable reason. I feel like I should just at least do this and get my other Hop Zacian ready to go. That way the likelihood that I pull an Archaludon, just get another card out of my deck, it increases the chances of getting something that I'm going to need. Let's do this. Let's do this now. I want to do maximum damage to this Dragapult, and because he's Terra, I can't. Insta Strike is not going to hit him, so I'm not going to use the boss's orders to get rid of him. This is what we're going to do. Obzacian over here. Get him ready. So either way, if I pull an Archaludon, I could get a Zacian set up, or I could get an Archaludon set up. And they can still do attacks with one energy on it, so that's not bad. At this point, if I would have known that he was going to do that, I would have had 3, and I could have actually probably taken out this Dragapult. So hindsight is 2020. Let's see what we can do. So I still need to do 140 damage to that Dragapult, and then he's got another Dragapult just set up here. Cool thing about Dragapult is he does a lot of damage with that Phantom Dive, and it's only 2 energies, and then you can put another 60 damage on any bench Pokemon. So like he could take out my Duraludon in 3 hits in 3 turns, or my Zacian in a couple of turns, while he's busy wrecking me, my active Pokemon. So yeah, this is bad. This is bad for your boy. This is very bad. It's very bad. Yeah, so right now it says he's moving damage around, so he's putting the 60 counters on various Pokemon. He might know how my deck works. I don't have a Postwick or anything. But remember, Cramorant only works. Ooh, Pheasantipity. Let's use that. So Pheasantipity, if has this ability over here, flip the script. If he knocks any Pokemon out, I can draw 3 cards for my deck. So what I could do right now is I could either do 120 damage to his Dragapult and work on knocking him out, which is probably what I should do. The Nest Ball is not going to really help me, but the Ultra Ball is how I can actually get this guy all set up. So let's do this. Boss's orders and Iono's not going to be super. Well, let's get rid of the Nest Ball. Okay. So then I take the Archaludon. And slap him up here. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom, bada bow. Now let's see if he's gonna. I mean, if he has boss's orders, then he'll boss's orders the Dragapult and do a substantial amount of damage to me. Might even be able to kill me. 260. We'll leave that with 290. So no. And then if I pull a Bianca's Devotion this next turn, I can get him all the way back to 0, which would be nice. Or I can use that Iono card. But I think, yeah. Oh, let's do this. Wow. 330. You are out of here. Let's take 2 prize cards. Let's take 5 and 4. Okay. So the Scoop Up Cyclone could do the same thing as Bianca's Devotion. I could scoop everything up, put it into my hand, and then put him back. But the only problem is and I could use that Assemble Alloy ability again, but those energies are not in my discard pile, so I would have to rebuild him all the way back up. So let's see what happens. He is going to kill me and my Cramorant right now. Scoop up Cyclone. I could switch and do a pretty good amount of damage to him right now, depending on what he does. But he's actually probably going to put 30 damage, yeah, onto my Cramorant. I don't know why I do that, because he can kill my Cramorant easily. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Goodbye, Cramorant. Energy. Nice. Let's pick this guy up. Let's flip the script. Cool. Alrighty. So, what to do? What to do? Let's put this Duraludon. Let's actually check this out. I need a Postwick card, ladies and gentlemen. Is what I need. Let's take this and let's see if I can get my second Arcaludon. So let's go check out my discard pile. No energies in my discard. Let's do this. Just in case. So if he kills my Arcaludon, those 3 energies will go in my discard pile. Then I can use the Ultra Ball to get those energies onto a new Duraludon. Or I could put on my Zacian, and that would be super helpful because his other ability does 240 damage. 280 if I have my Snorlax, but my Snorlax is still one of those prize cards. It's stuck in there. So the secret is what to do. Let's set him up. I could switch if I want to. Theoretically, I do need a Monkey Dory at the moment. But he could kill my Zacian in one hit using Phantom Dive. And this energy here is a special attack that provides only 1 energy at a time. All right, max Metal Defender. Let's do it. Let's see what's the best you got, my friend. What will you do? So yeah, that energy, as long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides every type of energy, but provides only 1 energy. So it's just like a colorless energy. Uh-oh. Sloopy duper. What are you going to do? A switch, an Ultra Ball. And he's gonna he'll probably put 60 damage on my Arcaludon. But my Zacian is done, so he's gonna be left at 1 prize card. So I really gotta hope I get a Bianca's Devotion or something like that. He might have me in a corner right now. Interesting. Interesante. Okay. There's 1 energy here. Dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-do-do. Alright, let's do Arcaludon. Nest Ball is not going to help me at this point. Bada boom. Okay. Alrighty. Nest Ball and Iono because it's kind of end game. I need that Arcalodon. Methinks. There's one energy there. Okay, this is not bad. Let's do this. Halaya. Give me the one energy in my discard pile. Let's put it on this guy. Right here. Let's slap an energy on him. And then switch these two out. So he's not going to be able to kill me like that. And I'm going to save this Night Stretcher for a tight spot. Now, what I can do, let's just use this Pal Pad so I can perhaps get a Boss's Orders and an Arven out of here, because we're going to need this here in a second. But I think I am able to do enough damage to ruin his Dragapult. Goodbye to him. And Snorlax at this point is not going to help, but there we go. And let's see. Got Night Stretcher. So he's probably Night Stretching his Dragapult again. And it provides 2 energies at a time. Oh, no. Dang, so he's just using a spec card and beat me. Alright, well, that was close. Unfortunate. Alright, we're learning this game one game at a time. Always got to be ready for A-specs and crazy situations. Dragapult's a good deck. We almost had him. It's supposed to be one of the strongest decks in the meta at the moment, from what I've heard. The deck I'm using is not even, when people are ranking them online, it's not even top 10. So being able to counteract that the way that I did at that point, not bad. Not bad. So, alrighty. I think we just dropped down a little bit. But, yeah. Woo! Okay. Till next game, you guys. Peace.